YouTube, what is up with y'all today? My counting was off, so I just had to redo everything because I want to do all this in like one take so I can just give it to you guys real quick. Pause. So, yeah. As far as honorable mentions go, I'm going to start with those first. I got all my shoes out the boxes as far as like my countdown go. And so I won't have to obviously be fumbling with boxes, so I can just show a kick real quick and then y'all can just see. So it's not in any order. I like all my kicks all the same, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like it or whatever. Now it's little shoes, you know, little here and there which ones you like a little bit more than others, but it is what it is. And this honorable mentions, the honorable mentions is in no particular order really, all like that, because these are still classics. So my first honorable mention is the Grape 13. This one, it was, you know, I didn't miss this one as much. Even though I struck out on the 2013s, I'm happy I got the 2017 version because I do like the 3M on it. I like to keep it OG. That's just the way I like it, me personally. And yeah, man, definitely a classic fly kick. And this is my first honorable mention. And it's just classic, man. Had these, it probably came out in like 09, like the Cherry 13s, then I think these would have sold out instantly, and you know, it had just been like a sought after shoe a little bit more or something like that. Not instantly, but it probably would have had the same selling fate as the Cherry 13s had this not came out in 2013. So classic, fly, clean. I love the OGs, much respect to it. I seen Jordan playing this when I was a little kid, and these joints are classic. Next up, you got the Charlie Brown joints. I didn't really see any sneaker heads actually review this, or any YouTube sneaker people really all like that, unless you was either a Vans head or, you know, copping Vans is normal for you or whatever. And I'm not talking about anybody that's like they got a fashion channel and they just buy 2 kicks a year and this just happened to be one of them. No, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, somebody that got the boxes, somebody that put in that work and actually collect kicks, so, and wear them. So yeah, these joints are definitely fly, definitely crazy. I don't know about as far as like reviews now, if it's you know, maybe a few more people bought this, but I think I bought this around like the middle part of the year, maybe May, June kind of, or a little bit earlier than that. But yeah, to me this is the best design from that Charlie Brown collection, and I think it's fly, man. Get compliments on it all the time, and I end up paying like 55 bucks for these. So I think it's a spot called Tilly's or whatever. So yeah, definitely fly, definitely flames, definitely classic if you in the Vans. Another honorable mention is the Huarache Grape. I think Nike calling this Purple Dynasty, but I call them Grape. The only flaw with this one is that they don't have an OG mesh on it. You know, hopefully they put that out. And the irony, the crazy part about it is they just dropped the blue and pink ones for 2018, and the blue and pink ones actually have the OG Nike tag. Now if they did that with this one, that'd definitely be flames, and if they put the OG mesh on it, that'd definitely be flames. But my next honorable mention is another Huarache, and it's the Turquoise Joint. I think this one came out a year prior, probably 2016, and I just picked these up, man, for like 60. Condition was great. They were pre-owned, but I cleaned them up, and the person that had them before me actually took care of these too. So yeah, definitely fly, definitely classic. Now these actually have the OG mesh on it, so that's another thing that was definitely fly about this. And again, this is another one that need like the OG Nike tag on it. I'm definitely throwback Nike all day, man. You know what I mean? I like some of their new stuff too. You know, most of their new stuff don't look that great all the time, but them Nike Air Max 270s, definitely got to get my hands on those. Definitely excited. I haven't been excited about a new looking shoe in a while. That, man, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, these are the old joints, crazy, classic, fly. They're gonna keep coming out with these because they're OGs and OG colorway. So yep. Last honorable mention is the Adidas. Definitely fly, definitely flames. Look at how radiant that turbo red is supposed to be on here, because the camera's picking it up like that. But in person, when you see it, you'll definitely think it's pink, but it's definitely fly, definitely flames, definitely something you should not be sleeping on. I like the slope in this joint, man. I did a little quick comparison when I shot my Nike Air Max Royal 1 video about how I like the slope, and this is one of the ones that definitely has a slope. Then on the inside you got that billiards kind of like joint, you know what I mean, with the insole. I don't want to do a full-blown review. Sometimes I get wrapped up in it because I'll be so passionate and excited about these kicks. But yeah, and it's definitely, like, I even wore this shoe a lot too, so it's still in good condition. You know, I keep up with my shoes, keep them clean. And I also seen the Royal joints like this too. Those look okay, but I still think this colorway is #1. And then the forest green joints with the forest green right there, those look fly too. So that's it for my honorable mentions. I'm about to get into my top 15 for 2017. First one up is the Adidas RF, if I'm not mistaken. I already did a review on this particular colorway and also did a review on the all white joint with the turbo red on the back, or no, with turbo red right there. But this one right here trumps all of that, man. This is crazy, fly, classic. You got that nice tan colorway, and then that suede. Then you got that gum at the bottom. This was when Adidas was having like them crazy deals, the crazy sale. You could get these for like 50 bucks at the time, or damn near 40 bucks. It was around the holidays and all that stuff, man. It was just perfect. You know what I mean? Like that deal, man, as far as this go. And these, as far as this color and silhouette and everything, just line up. They almost kind of remind me of like a Pusha T kind of like shoe in a way. But yeah, that nice clay, like bone, that chalk, all that. It's like every other color to symbolize white, but it's not white. So beige, I like it, all that stuff. Number 14, we're going into a classic Nike basketball. I said this before on my previous video when I first shot this. I be saying useful stuff, man. You know what I mean? I be trying to capture all that, but I don't be wanting to do no crazy like voiceover and my lips be like. Not too many people really feeling like, at least on the videos I watch, as far as like sneaker YouTube go, you don't really get too many people reviewing Nike basketball, all like that no more. If this was 2012, you probably had over 200 reviews of people. 200 reviews of people reviewing this shoe. 200 videos rather, that's what I meant to say, of people reviewing this shoe. This is one of the ones that's definitely been slept on. It's classic. This is the if I'm not mistaken, this might be the Nike Air Trainer 94 Low. They also got a mid top as well. These did actually drop in 2012, and people did have reviews here and there. Sneaker YouTube wasn't that big back then like it is now. But this kick definitely came out in a few more other colorways. These colorways that came out for 2017 actually is this one and the red and black one. But I think this one is better. To me, sometimes it still come down to like color blocking as well, and you know, on a silhouette that can actually make a shoe. And this is one of the ones that make a shoe. This one that make it super original. You know what I mean, to me. So yeah, this is definitely classic. This is my number 14. Switching it up, we're still keeping the Nike basketball. Again, not too many sneaker YouTubers really talked about this as far as like Nike basketball. You know, some people ask if it can make a comeback. It's not that important. But what about the OGs or the classic joints that came out back in the day? We still can't forget these. They always got a place in my collection. And me personally, with my age and all that stuff, I feel like I sit in the middle of the older sneakerheads and the younger sneaker guys. So that's why you kind of see like a combination of things with my collection and stuff. Like, you know, you got some newer stuff. Now, Yeezys are okay and stuff, but like, I don't know, I think they definitely overhyped. You know, just let the shoe be or whatever, because I definitely would have a pair or two if it was really affordable and you can actually get them. So now with these, obviously ain't nobody checking for these, so these are actually affordable. Now both of these shoes should definitely be under 100 bucks by now retail. This one I got for 60 off eBay. This one I probably got for like 110 or something like that. I forgot where I got it from. Original price on this is probably like 140 or something like that. But these are the Duke joints right here. The Nike Air More Up Tempo 2. Chris Webber, the Fab Five, all them was wearing this. That's what this is, you know, famous for. You know what I mean? They made the shoe a little bit more famous than it is. Well, a lot more famous than it is. And definitely fly, definitely classic. Another thing too, that's why I had this one up. The only L Nike took with this is the bubble right here. They made it lemon on the box. They call it lemon twist. I prefer that lime twist right there. Another L they took was actually coloring this white. The top, like these pods right here, supposed to be white, but around the pod is supposed to be black, like a black nubuck. So come out with the OG ones, man. I cop, and I'll probably end up just selling these after they come out with the OG ones. Depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I be want to hold on to stuff for like nostalgic reasons too, like because maybe I want to see how to, you know, in case you want to go back to 2017 version, you know. But number 12 is my Nike Air Huarache. Now, the other ones that I just showed you guys in my honorable mentions, those are definitely classics and will forever be classics because they're OG colorways and they came out when they first came out, those colorways. This is a colorway you're not really going to too much see again. Me, I kind of freaked it, gave it more of a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of like theme with it. It was like boring when I first got it because they just had like the gray laces in here, but you know, you got that nacho cheese on the back. I already did a review on this. And I did it on foot. Got that neon pink, definitely fly, definitely crazy. Got that neon green shoestrings. Again, that nice Fresh Prince of Bel-Air looking kick. Like that theme, you know what I mean? Then you got that cement print at the bottom with them speckles. If I think he would have wore these joints had they came out back then when he was on the show. So that's me personally. Number 11 is actually a number 11. The Midnight Navy. The only reason why these is like really like the shock factor on these is gone. You know what I mean? Like already, I think I still see more people wearing these than the all red 13s, and I can see why, because it almost looked close to a Concord. But I definitely think about school time when it comes to this, whether it be college, elementary, junior high, high school, because it got like, if you had dress code, like this that dress code, this that blue dress code, you know what I mean? Like it's just put together. So these the UNC joints, one like 82s. Definitely my number 11. Again, give us some time so we can bring the shock factor back on this. I'm happy to have them. Definitely classic. Definitely flames. I was surprised even some people was putting these over the all red 11. So up to y'all. What y'all think? Number 10. I got two, even though I got the same model, these still equal to me because I reviewed them at the same time. I like the purple ones a little bit more, but I do like the fact they came out with the red ones. That's why I had to cop both. I want one more Pippin, the one with the cheetah print, but we'll see where that go. So this is the Nike Air Maestro. Definitely fly, definitely classic. Go watch my review if you haven't. See, this is what I mean as far as like new school and old school. I do like the new school effect that Ronnie put on this, man. Definitely fly, definitely flames with the side zippers. And the old school effect, I like the fact that he pulled out this silhouette because this is so fly, man. I would go watch my video, man. I said I was taking so long to pull the trigger on the original red ones that came out like a few years ago. Not the leather red ones, but the new bug red ones, because who knows why they don't put all red leather on the shoe no more. But so I go for those two. But when he came out with these, he freaked them, man. Crazy. Fly flames, man. This is old school. I think these didn't sell out because this is more, these look obviously more old school. Maybe some people think they can't pull them off as like lifestyle shoes. I love it, man. I like all this shit with the different side of the lace going along the side. You got that Ivan Ooze, you got that lean, you got that just that simple Chicago Bull, that hot pepper or something, you know what I mean, right here, that red bell pepper, even though red bell pepper is not hot, but still. Yeah, man, I definitely like it, man. Definitely fly, definitely flames. I don't know as far as like prices right now, if they risen or whatever. I think this shoe was probably slept on at first. The only reason why I could see the price in these raisins is because that many people won't be selling them all like that anymore, and there's only but so many made. That's it. But if this was like a GR, these would be everywhere. You probably could get them for like 80 bucks a pair or something. So again, definitely fly, definitely turned up. Ronnie turned up on this and basically just turned this into like a fashion shoe damn near. You know what I mean? Crazy, fly, classic. And the old school effect with this, I like the whole high top. This whole silhouette is definitely like an old school kind of like feeling. And then you got you could strap it in. It's just, you about to take flight. You know what I mean? You pippin'. So next kick up is the number 9. We got the Gel Light 3 Asics. This is the low top lean right here. Go watch my review on this. Go look at my on foot as well. This is crazy. Fly flames. I do like the leather upper right here. Then you got like a soft kind of like, it's not soft, but it's like more of a tough nubuck. And the crazy thing about it is this shoe ranked higher than the shoe that's more expensive. Well, than the shoe that's more expensive than it. Like those Kith joints, those are probably like $130, $140 a piece, and that's a deal. But regular retail probably like $200 a piece. These right here was like less than 50 bucks, man. I paid probably like $30 for this, $30, $35 shipped, and I like these. You know what I mean? Like I genuinely just like these, and you know it's cool. It's not a rare kick. It's not nothing. It's just something anybody can buy. You know what I mean? But people not thinking about it. But these still turn heads though. You wear some black jeans and set it off. Number 8, we got the Cherry 13. This is one of the ones that I missed it long enough. I think the culture missed it long enough, and that's why I think, even though they wasn't a sellout in one day, they didn't last as long. And they damn sure didn't last as long as the Bread 13s. You could probably still find some Bread 13s now, you know what I mean? But these are gone. Like, I don't even see any of these. Now, if you do find them, I think they won't be too far from retail or a little bit less, you know what I mean? Now I don't know how much that might be, how much it might be for like just pre-owned. Pre-owned obviously will be a little bit more lower depending on the person and the condition and how they keep their shoes. But if you're talking about retail, I don't think resellers get nasty with this one yet, you know. So definitely classic, definitely fly, definitely flames. And this is number 8, the Jordan 13 childhood, you know, my childhood again with this. I seen Jordan play in this joint. Daycare. This was elementary time right here. You know what I mean? You getting on that school bus. Back in the days. Number 7, we got the Nike Air Max 97, and this is the neon joint. If you haven't noticed, I don't have my silver bullets out. I was teetering on making them an honorable mention, but it was like, whatever. The silver bullets is definitely classic, and the gold ones, I like those a little bit more. But these right here, these are definitely fly, definitely flames. I had to go cop these joints right here, man. Got that nice neon green, that Nike Air Max 95 neon green. Shout out to my one dude in the comments that said, my one dude in the comments that's he said he don't even see this being on a Nike Air Max 95. He don't just see it being on this kind of like kick, like it just should have been originally for this. I can see where he's coming from, but that's a bold statement with that one, man. Because this colorway does look good on the Nike Air Max 95, but this one is definitely caressing this Nike Air Max 97. So if they could come out with the guy version, I'll definitely cop the guy size. You know what I mean? Like when they drop them for us, if they do. This one for the women, definitely fly. Women should have picked up on this, but teachers on. Number 6, we got the Jordan 1 Royal. Everybody was just like acting like hype beasts over this shoe, man. I'm happy I got him. Classic shoe. Number 5, we got the Nike Air More Up-Tempo 96. Definitely classic, definitely flames. This is the best one that dropped this year to me. I'm going to pick it up because I'm starting to run out of time. Nike Air Max 1. NyQuil joints. Go look at the review on this joint. You know I had to do it right by bringing out the OGs for my birth year. This is number 3. Number 2 is the Carmine 6. Go look at the review on that. And last but not least, which all y'all been waiting for, my 2017 number 1 is the Bordeaux 7. Classic fly flames. This is the 2015 joint. I couldn't cop them in 2011, but I do like the 2015 better because I like that black out midsole versus that gray one. And this is classic. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella. Goodfella Nail. Peace.